Hello, hello, and welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, of course, WillowInnovation, coming back at you again with a new video. If you're new to my channel, warm welcome from my heart to yours. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. That really helps the YouTube algorithm push my videos straight up to the top. We're at 5K subscribers. Gang gang. But yeah, so I had a recent realization. Please forgive me, Mercury's in retrograde. About Scorpio Rising. I realize there's a method to the madness. The reason Scorpio Risings go through so much trauma, so much destruction, so much tearing away, may that be physical, emotional, mental, is to push them to tell their story, to help someone in a similar situation to become an advocate, to become a whistleblower, or to stand up for someone in human rights. But that has to do specifically on what you experienced. If you experience some type of trauma, maybe you'd make a great counselor, because you can come to people from an empathetic way. We either become the people that hurt us or learn to be the complete opposite. There's always a choice in life. And a lot of people that have went through, anxiety or depression or any type of trauma or illness or whatever, become counselors, become therapists, become doctors, lawyers, what have you. So I feel like I finally figured it out. And it took me a while. As Scorpio Rising, I know I have oh my God, Mercury's in retrograde. I think it just went into it yesterday, and my words have been crazy. And I'm an air sign. I usually have it together. air Mercury, but also air sign, yeah, Aquarius stellium. But yeah, with Scorpio Rising, I feel like I finally discovered. I was like, holy shit, the reason I went through this traumatic experience repeatedly is because I'm meant to be an advocate of some sort. Now, I don't know if I have to do this in the traditional sense as getting my master's in sociology, to go against lobbyists, to have policies, to change the actual laws. I don't know if I have to go at this from a lawyer sense, become a human rights lawyer. I don't know if I have to go start from the Peace Corps. I don't know if I have to join an organization in the region I'm in or a nonprofit. I don't know, but I do know the reason I have been tossed in these situations was for me to take a stand. I have finally reached to the point in my life where now I understand why those things happened to me. Because those things have always stood out. The memories are always there, and it's true what that quote says. People will never remember what you say or what you do, but people will always remember how they make you feel. We as humans cling on to the feeling. May that be the feeling of absolute bliss. May that be the feeling of peace. May that be the feeling of abundance, prosperity, joy, fun, playfulness, but also sadness and also pain. And I remember clinging on to these moments where I experience ultimate suffering, ultimate pain in my life. And I kept asking myself, the universe, God, why does this keep happening to me? Why? Why is my freedom stripped away? Why am I being treated not like a human? Why am I being treated without dignity? I don't understand. I don't get it. And it happened and it happened and it happened. And then I finally came to this realization, like maybe last week. It happened because I need to say something about it. It happened because it's happening in America. It happened because we have not updated our laws. And the best thing is Pluto is in Aquarius now, November 24th, 2024, until 2043. It's 20 years, guys. About that time, half my life will be over. More, actually. 50, I think. So, yeah, if you're Scorpio rising, and think about the transformation or trauma you have went through repeatedly in your life. What is the theme? Is it some type of human rights violation? Is it your voice being quiet? If it's your voice being quiet, you need to be a motivational speaker. You might need to be a teacher. You might need to be a musician. You might need to be a writer. If it is some type of trauma, you might need to volunteer at an organization that is around that trauma. You might need to write a story about it. You might need to shed light on it. If it is about heartache, maybe you need to help others manifest love, or join a community that embraces being the center of your life. But yeah, this realization came to me and I was like, holy shit, I finally figured it out. Because it was driving me crazy. I was like, as an Aquarius stellium, I always want to know, why did this happen? I don't want to tune into the emotional part of it, although I'm getting better at it every day. Why? Please tell me why. What is the answer? And I've been asking my spirit guides, and they finally told me the reason why it happened is because you need to change it. You might be the first person to pass a law that changes this discrimination. You might be the first person who starts that petition. You might be the first person that starts that nonprofit. You might be the first person to get that degree or become a lawyer. It's something that has never been done before. So Scorpio rising, do not be afraid to be the pioneer in your life, to be a trendsetter, to trailblaze your way into the unknown. It's okay if it's never been done before. Just because it's never been done before doesn't mean it's not possible. Whatever trauma or transformation went through your life, this is my perspective, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, is directing you into a path, a career, or maybe in your day-to-day life to stand up for others, to stand up for yourself, to create a change, because Pluto, your ruling planet, wants to change the collective as a whole. Now, I'm not saying every trauma, every experience, every transformation is going to show us our life purpose. Sometimes bad shit just happens to good people. Some things are random. Some things are lessons. But some things are sent to us. If it's happening over and over, it's usually a sign from the universe that you need to shed light on it. And you're good at that, Scorpio. You're good at being the private investigator. You're good at being the detective. You're good at shedding light on things that are secret and taboo and nobody wants to change and nobody wants to talk about. So embrace that, Scorpio rising. I'll leave you at that. As always, I'm open for birth chart readings, tarot readings, all that in the description below. Happy Lucky Tuesday.